Hello you gorgeous donuts. Today we're going to be reacting to Americans that really don't understand the UK. As this video goes on, the more confused the Americans get. Let's get into it.
We've been living in the UK for over 2 years, and today we are finally going to a Wetherspoons.
What? It took you 2 years? That would be the first place I'd go when I get off the plane. 2 years to go to a Spoons? Love, what have you been doing? Are you telling me you've been on UK shows? Your lips haven't tasted a picture? Not impressed. I am intrigued what an American thinks of a Spoons though.
My first impression is that this looks like a run-down Las Vegas casino. If you know, you know. My expectations going into this were pretty low.
I don't really understand that reference because I've never been in a Las Vegas casino. For some reason I kind of get it, but then I don't. I think it's the carpet. Like in every Spoons they always have like a nana's carpet. That's just the vibe of it, right? And then you've got like brown tables. It looks like your nana's house that hasn't been updated since the 80s.
Expected this to be kind of like a Denny's.
Love it. UK culture. Having a menu that's got graffiti on it. You love to see it. Love to see it. Normally you're fighting over the one that's not graffitied for no reason.
Sherry's in America, a place that serves all-day breakfast and really cheap food. What I didn't anticipate was that you would be able to get a pint of beer for cheaper than a water. We spent £35 and we got 3 meals, 2 additional sides, 2 pints of beer, and a lemonade. We spend more than that when we go to
This is making us hungry. I actually love Spoons food. I actually love it. Like when me and my mates are starting a night out at Wetherspoons, I'm like, oh, get in. Gonna get some cheesy chips on the way. I don't care if I'm stinking. I remember when I lived in London, I used to meet Chloe like every single week because she used to work night shift at Home Bargain. I would meet her at like 10 a.m. and would just get like an all-day Spoons breakfast together. That was so cute.
McDonald's, so I'm loving the price point, but at what cost? My food was genuinely disgusting. I ordered the Southern fried chicken and what I got was glorified cold chicken nuggets. Lena liked her food and Tom said his was mid, but honestly, I don't think you could pay me to eat here.
Love, you're making us ill with your review. That's the first time I've sneezed in like 6 months. Because of you. Hope you're happy, love. I mean, I can't speak for this specific Wetherspoons, but those southern fried, you know, chicken fillets, they actually look quite nice. They look like the ones that are in the Spoons next to mine. I actually quite like them. Okay, I don't know if it's because in America, like, there's a higher standard to, like, battered chicken because, like, so many people eat battered chicken over there. But I actually think they're banging. Okay, love. So, put some respect on Spoons' name. She says she didn't go in with high expectations, but when you go into a Spoons, you have to realise that it's not one of the... You know, you're not expecting Michelin star, love. You're expecting mostly stuff that would come out your own freezer. But, right, it's cheap. Right, it gets you going, sorts you out. You're not expecting miracles, love. Anything's a bonus going into a Spoons. That's what I'm trying to say. If you want to go on a good night, all I'm saying is Thursday night, you get a curry, you get a free pint with it. Oh, get that vindaloo down my neck now.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, that's good. It tastes good.
It falls apart right now.
It does.
Try to mush your peas down.
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
Try to mush your peas.
Okay.
Banging.
Ready?
Come on, love. You know it's banging. Oh, just take that time. Oh, no. What? Don't you shake your head at me? That's fish and chips with mushy peas. That's an English delicacy. People would die for that food. I would. Go to the beach, get some fish and chips. Nothing better, man. Why do Americans hate the UK food? Why does UK food have such a bad reputation? Is it actually bad? Are we just accustomed to it? Are we just not used to other things that we think are our current... Oh god, I'm having an existential crisis here. I really am. This is a posh fish and chip shop as well. Like, there's seats in here. Like, this is when you know that you're going to be in for an experience here. You're not just getting the food. The entire aura around the meal contributes to it. One rookie error though, she didn't get curry sauce, right? If you go into a chip shop, you have to get curry sauce, gravy, and mushy peas. You need your 3 dips, right? It's like having nachos. You need dips with it. Otherwise, the entire meal's just too dry, love. Get your curry sauce next time. It'll switch your opinion.
Question, right? Like, I just passed some kids and I've noticed this, like, in the UK a lot. Like, I don't know, 12, 13, and even older than that. And they just walk around with like a 2-liter either Coke or some type of soda or pop. Like, is it... I've never seen any kids or anybody walking around with Like just a 2-liter drink? Are they going to share it amongst themselves?
Why do I feel like she's like past a group of young people with like a 2-liter bottle of Frosty Jacks and she's just really confused by it? Yeah, that kind of happens over here. I've said this before, but people in the UK kind of retire from drinking when they're like 21 because they've been on it their entire childhood, especially with Frosty Jacks. Like, Frosty Jacks really will, you know, make a man and woman out of you. That is some different stuff. Sitting in a freezing cold park with a tracksuit on, the girls have got a coat on with like a furry hood, everyone's just, you know, sharing the same bottle. You've got a couple of years until your GCSEs, so you don't need to worry about anything. Oh, absolute bliss, man. Absolute bliss. I remember the first time somebody gave me a drink of Frosty Jacks when I was in school, and I remember vomiting straight away after just drinking one thing and feeling really embarrassed because everyone was looking at us as if I was a freak, whereas in reality I was like 13. Like, should I really be able to handle alcohol at that age? Why did I feel like a freak? Why did I feel like the odd one out here? Some of the people that like unlock the levels quite early then move on to like apple sours as well, love, so you might see that kicking about as well. I still drink that a day. Peach schnapps. Oh, why am I thinking of all the teenage drinks?
Is it cold?
Oh wait, just before we proceed, I've got another one. Did anyone used to drink V-Cut? Oh my God. Honestly, if you drank V-Cut, your piss would come out black. Genuinely. One of the worst things. That changed you. It was, for people that don't know, V-Cut was like the cheap equivalent of vodka. It was like £4 for like a big bottle. I don't know if it wasn't a litre. I think it might be like 750ml. But oh my Lord, that used to be brutal. Don't buy that if you see it on the shelf. Don't be fooled by its price.
Making it at room temperature? I have so many questions. Is it a mixer? Well, no, these kids were... These kids were 12, 13, so I'm hoping it's not a mixer. Like, are they taking it home? I think they're walking about. I see it in the park and that. You know, is it one 2-liter for everybody? Have they pitched in and bought it as like a communal drink? I'm just so worried about being room temperature.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, love. You know, Frosty Jacks, a lot of people do drink it at room temperature. Some of them aren't even most of them aren't even in the fridge. Like in shops, they're just kept on the cupboard bit. Especially when you've drank it and like the air gets out of it, and then you can like oh yeah, that makes us, it makes us ill, just the thought of it. I could never let that touch my lips ever again. It's amazing how Americans don't do that. Do Americans not like go out in the street and drink Frosty Jacks? That's got no culture over there, man.
I find it really hard to be intimidated by like the UK accent.
Oh yeah,
I was watching that show Top Boy, which is mad good.
Top Boy.
Yeah, it's really good.
Don't do it,
bro. And I'm just like, these dudes like roll up on people and like, oh, you got 40 calm down.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yo, bro.
Oh, it's all fun and games until you get stabbed.
Well, yeah,
yeah, you know
everything. You get stabbed, but also I'd be like, bro.
Oh, you're doing the thing.
That's real.
I feel like it would be even funnier in like the scarier situations, like soccer hooligans that like just don't make a lick of sense. So they'll come up and be like, "Oi, let me tell you, sure, go and do it if I go and punish it."
I really like this podcast. It's called The Basement Yard. It is quite funny because I feel like UK people probably feel the same about American. I don't know why it's a thing, but like I don't feel like I could be intimidated by an American because you just sound like you're out of a movie. I also get why Americans wouldn't be intimidated by people from the UK. Like, it works both ways.
Yeah,
and I'd be like, "This is funny," and then I'm dead.
I'd be
20
like,
minutes.
dude, Liverpool or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know. Those soccer hooligans take it serious.
Yeah, they don't play games. The players play the game, but they don't play a game about the game. They don't play games about the game.
The only like UK accent that I actually do find a little bit intimidating is like it's like rural Yorkshire. You go to tip pub. Like, I know it sounds funny, but I do find it intimidating because I'm like, they're like, I think Yorkshire people are just hard as out. They're just really hard. Like, whenever I meet someone from Yorkshire, they're always just built different. Like, even if they don't go to the gym, it's like do you know that thing that's going around at the minute where it's like 100 men versus a gorilla? It would take one Yorkshire man to defeat a gorilla. Like, they're just built different. I've met loads of Yorkshire people. They're just built different. London, the accent's not intimidating whatsoever. Like, it in my opinion, it just doesn't. I think it's because you hear it so often, kind of lost its scariness. But when you meet a rural Yorkshirean, is that what you say? They're mental. Don't want to mess with them. I remember when I used to play for the county football, and we used to pick somebody up from like South Yorkshire or North Yorkshire. And some of the places, it's like going through like wasteland. It's like you're on Route 66 in America. It's like, what? There's a house over there? Scary people. Very scary.
My biggest adjustment since moving to England has got to be the bathroom. American girlies are not built for British bathrooms, and let me show you why. Number one, I have not yet figured out an effective way to wash my face. And if you have any tips or tricks on this, please let me know in the comments, because my options are scalding hot or freezing cold.
Love, honestly, I feel your pain. Like, I feel like this is a good thing to not understand about the UK. I have this in my downstairs toilet. It's so confusing. What I normally do is this. I'm going to reenact it for you. Hot on, cold on. You've got to give the hot like a minute just to like get to hotness. And then you're like, okay. And then you're sorted. Like a little game. Just makes it the overall experience kind of fun. Like playing Temple Run. You know, you're going left, right, okay? Just kind of treat it like a little game, and it makes the whole experience a little bit funner. Don't understand why this is a thing.
So right now I just kind of end up doing this thing where I'm like, you know, trying not to burn the
Another thing that I really don't understand about the UK, and I don't know if it's just my home, but my shower is is like battery powered. So my shower doesn't work if the batteries run out in it. Don't ask us, I don't actually know, but every like 3 weeks I've got to replace the batteries. And there's no like more horrible feeling than in a morning when I'm tired, I turn the shower on and it doesn't turn on, and I've got no batteries. I've run out of the Duracells because I've already fucking used them. The joys of renting, people, right? You get battery powered showers.
I've seen a lot of this on my For You page, so I'm going to chime in about how depressing British culture is, because I went to live in London for 6 months, and I experienced a bit of British culture. And I'm American, so I compare it to American culture. And it is really a very depressed, miserable place. And I thought to myself, I would never live here because of that. That's the truth.
I do get his point. It definitely is more miserable than America. I think I've said this in the last Americans Don't Understand the UK video we did. Like, Americans have a lot more optimism. I feel like in America, overall, people are more like glass half full. Definitely in the UK, people are half glass empty, and that's just because of the stuff we have to go through over here. Like, it makes you miserable, a lot of the things you have to deal with. However, I also don't feel like London is an accurate representation of the UK. Like, obviously London can be great, it can be not so great. As an American, if you really want to like take in some really cool parts of the UK, you have to come more north, like the countryside and stuff like that. Go to the beach, just stuff that isn't kind of just so busy and so compact, and it's just like so like overstimulated. There's like so many lovely places in the UK that don't get to be seen as much.
It's just that the people there don't seem like they're having fun. They seem like they're constantly trying to escape misery. They seem like their work is just so depressing, and that the joke is that everything is depressing and bad. And like, that's the entire sense of humor. It's like, this all sucks.
I mean, he kind of nailed it a little bit. But what are you meant to do? Like, you know, so many people hate what they do. That's why British people are so funny, because humour is their form of coping with being sad. It makes us funny as people though, right?
The class system is so obvious and weird. Like, they're just upper class people, lower class people, and you're just born into it. And the accents, you can tell based on people's accents, and that's weird. In America, it's pretty much like you have to give it to us, or to America, that you just earn your way. And I know there's lots of, you know, people, you get born into things, you're lucky, but if you get rich, if you move up in your class, you're just able to. In England, it's like, you're never gonna really be upper class if you're born lower class. They'll always know that you're not, because it's about culture. It's not just about money, it's about like the way you act.
This guy is very interesting. Like, he has made some observations that are kind of correct about the UK. Normally, like, when, you know, some Americans make observations, it's kind of like, oh, you've only spent like a couple of weeks here, like, you don't really know what you're talking about. This guy definitely has like involved himself in the culture here. Because I feel like that is kind of true. Like, say if I became like a multi-millionaire and I started hanging around with like people that have always been multi-millionaires, I feel like you would just know. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I would just seem like the odd one out. Maybe it is my accent, the way I act, but I definitely think that is kind of true. Like, I never ever think I'm gonna be upper class, and like, that's just like now I'm like deep in it, I'm like, shit, I'm never gonna have grounds, I'm never gonna have a butler. To be fair, I don't really want grounds or a butler. I'm happy just going to the park, get some Frosty Jacks.
Yep.
Oh, we've got
I
another
got a jam donut.
Donut.
I got a chicken bake. And unfortunately, they were out of sausage rolls. Just kidding. The sausage roll.
Why does that one look so majestic? That right there might be the best sausage roll that Greg's has ever made. Just look at the gradient of the colours. It starts off kind of light, and then it goes into dark, and then it goes light again, and then the outside is Whoever cooked this sausage roll, you deserve a pay rise because this is magical. If anything, I'm kind of proud of the UK right now. We've given a visitor one of our greatest ever productions at its top tier level. This is where like talent and hard work come together and just become optimal level. This is unbelievable.
I'm not going to start with the donut first. That was a rookie move. I'm a veteran now. I know better. We're going straight for the sausage roll. Here we go.
That looks tiny in his hand.
Oh. You know what I like the best about it is the pastry part. It was like buttery. Buttery. That's delicious. Hold on. Got my flat white. All right, that's amazing. Wow.
My guilty pleasure is watching people try food that I've already tasted and just seeing what their reaction is. I don't know why. We've done so many videos lately of me just reacting to people trying food. I love it. I just feel in complete bliss. Did you see the smirk on my face when I was watching him? I love that he's enjoying something that I like. I take tremendous pleasure out of that, and I don't know why.
All right, next up, chicken bake.
Controversial choice.
Oh, I did not expect that. Oh man, it's like the steak bake, but with chicken and like a creamy sauce. Yeah, but it's like instead of like that stew gravy or whatever it is, this is like a white sauce.
Yeah, I can't lie, the chicken bake does freak me out as well, fella. Like, I don't like that it's white sauce. It just really kind of throws us off. Like, I'm like, well, what kind of white sauce is that? It's just, I'm not used to having chicken in white sauce. It just seems too posh for Greg's for me.
All right, next, the jam donut. Oh my God. And you guys are like, oh, the donuts aren't good there. Way better than American donuts.
I like that somebody likes UK food. This is the first person that's went, yeah, actually, it's better than American food. Normally they slate it. Thank you. Who is this? ajslambino. Thank you very much to your service to this country, fella. Promoting wit to the world, especially Greg's.
It's one of the buses. I've seen these in the movies. It's a cool sculpture. They have one like it in Philly. Is jaywalking illegal here? How do they not get confused driving on this side of the street? Do you think one of them will give me their number? Hey, horsey! So is this it? What else is there to do here?
Horsey? I'm a female! Sorry, she did look a little bit like that person.
Look at the horses! They need to clean this water. Do you think the queen's home? She just died. Look, they have a dog! Oh my God, Soho! I feel like I'm home!
You know people that are from London watching this, like, especially if you take, like, if your daily commute is in central London, are you constantly, like, navigating tourists? I've always wondered what it would be like to live in a place where it's mostly tourism. Like, I couldn't imagine what that would be like. Like, you just see these places every day and people come and they're, like, completely shocked by it. It must just be, like, a weird kind of mind every single day on the way to work. I guess if you've always lived there, you're used to it, but I just couldn't imagine me walking down the street in Newcastle and someone going, oh my God, our Weatherspoons. It must just be like so strange. Okay, we've got an American rating British things here. So this guy's rated a Tesco meal deal, 8.7 out of 10. What's he went for? Okay, is he went for a chicken triple there? He's also went for some flame grilled steak McCoys and a box of Jaffa cakes. All right, seasoned veteran. This is not this guy's first meal deal. I don't believe it. By the way, we need to do another meal deal video, don't we? I feel like one of my meal deal videos has been going back into the algorithm because I've been getting so many Instagram DMs, like people sending me their meal deal. By the way, follow us on Instagram at Kirkham, right? What you doing? Get on that. I post every day on stories. Why aren't you following us over there? Brown sauce, 2 out of 10. Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of brown sauce. People say you should have it in sausage sandwiches. I can't do it. It's too, like, sweet. I don't know if it's like, I don't like beer. Like, I'm just not that much of a man yet. You get your full knighthood of being a masculine figure when you like beer and HP sauce, and I don't like either. So I'm just not on the road to that glory. Wagamamas. Wait, is Wagamamas just a UK thing? By the way, a solid choice. Katsu curry. Oh, and also the salad with the little dressing. I need to become a food reviewer and I would just go to Wagamamas every day. Only thing about Wagamamas though, the price. A little bit extortionate, especially for like chain food, in my opinion. Top shelf of the double-decker bus. To be fair, being an American and going to the back of the bus is pretty crazy. You're asking for violence there, fella, so I respect you. He even got a scone. I love how in the place where he's got a scone, it's just old people. Any place that sells scones as their main, like, kind of food, it will just be filled with people who claim their pension. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. 10 out of 10, my English dream of the pub. Oh, I mean, they're playing, is that, oh, that is pool. I thought it was snooker. That looks like a big table. There's nothing better than going to the snooker club with your mates. That's like a proper British thing. Getting a pint of record leg for me. Obviously, I'm not a man. Unbelievable. Nothing better, man. Some of my mates actually bring their own pool cues to the snooker hall. That's how, like, invested they are. He's put roast dinner 7 out of 10. Why is there blood on this roast dinner? Am I being an idiot? Do I actually live in the UK? What is that? Like, why is it all over? Did they kill the chicken on the plate?
Weatherspoon! We're gonna give it a try for the first time. Let's see how it goes. First thing we're gonna do is try to find a bathroom, because we've been wandering around all day and we really gotta go.
Oh, you're f***ed, love. Trying to find the bathroom in Wetherspoons, you might as well just, like, set your Apple Watch on to a 10,000 steps. There's not a single chance you'll find in that bathroom in the next 10 minutes. They're always f***ing Narnia, man. You've got to go through the wardrobe to get there. Why are Wetherspoons toilets always so far away from, like, the bar?
It was like a mile away. Why is the bathroom so far?
Pattern on the carpet is like very unique. I've never seen this style before.
That's cool. It almost looks like a patchwork quilt. Now let's peruse the menu and see what we want to order. Okay, so we're thinking probably the all-day brunch. We gotta try an authentic English brunch while we're here.
With black pudding.
Oh yes, with the black pudding. We haven't tried black pudding yet. We don't have that in America, so we gotta give it a try.
And the steak and kidney pudding.
That looks good. Let's give that a try. Okay, here it is. We got our English brunch. Let's see what we got.
They're being really sweet and they're being really nice, and I actually like that they're, you know, trying the Wetherspoons food. But I know, like, from going to Wetherspoons quite regularly, if there was Americans talking loudly and vlogging in the Wetherspoons, everybody will be staring at them.
We got a bit of eggs.
Chips
this
on
is the
the
black pudding.
breakfast.
Can't wait to
Go
try
on.
that. And look at the beans. Why are there beans with this? Do we eat beans with breakfast here? And some sausage, or some bangers, as we might call them in England. And some, you know, I don't really know what this is. What do you think that is?
Bacon.
It's bacon.
Yes. Maybe that's English bacon? I don't know. We'll give it a try. And what did you get, Jared?
The steak and kidney pudding.
So this gravy that came with it, do we put the gravy on the pudding? We're not too sure. English people help us. What do we do with the gravy?
You do what you want, love. Really, you don't get judged. I mean, I'm a pour all over. Right, I like a messy plate. Some people like to dip. Some people don't even keep it on their plate. Some people put it on the table so they've got more space to maneuver their food. Love, world's your oyster. You're not going to get judged here. You do what you want to do with your gravy, love.
Nice gentleman sitting right next to us that just informed us that the gravy does in fact go over the pie. And we're going to pour the gravy on the pie.
Correct?
Are we doing it right? Okay, they said there you go. So I think we're doing it right. All right, we're going to try the steak and kidney pudding for the first time. Let's see how it goes.
It's like nothing I've ever had before. It's good. I can compare it to nothing.
Doesn't compare to anything we have in America. Interesting. Okay, let's try the beans. I mean, they're not bad. They're beans. I'm just not sure why they come with breakfast. Like, I definitely wouldn't eat beans with breakfast.
I mean, like, I think the beans have more of a right to be there than the chips. Like, normally with an all-day breakfast, you don't get chips on it anywhere else. Like, this is just a Spoons thing, I think.
But I mean, they're not bad. I'm gonna try some of the English bacon. This is very different than the bacon we have at home, so... Oh, it's good. It's not as sweet as the bacon we have at home. It's not like a maple bacon. It tastes almost like chicken or turkey, but it's good. I can tell that it's better for you than the bacon that we have in America. Definitely not as greasy, not as thick, not as heavy. It's good. I like the English bacon.
What do you suppose HP...
No, don't do it. Don't do it, fella. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't embarrass yourself. You don't need to step over the bridge today. This is a wall you do not need to cross today, my friend. Don't open that packet, whatever you do.
Okay, we're gonna try the black pudding. Here we go.
Oh boy, I don't know if I want to do this.
I have to not think too hard about what it is, or I'm gonna spit it out. Get it out. That's what she said.
I love these two. They're treated like a bush tucker trial. To be fair, I'm not a black pudding fan. Again, it's because I know what it is. I just can't do it. Like, I know. I just can't do it. It's too much for us. I know that's another sign of being hard, that you eat black pudding. I just can't do it. If my family was going to die and they were like, mate, if you want to save your family, you have to eat this piece of black pudding, I'd probably eat it, but I wouldn't be happy about eating it, you know? I'd make sure to let my family know, like, I literally saved your lives by eating something that I really didn't want to eat. Hope you're happy.
The most humbling thing is when you're in Europe and somebody just speaks to you in English, like, before you even reveal that you're American in any way. They just look at you and read you down, and they know Like, how did you know?
I think most people just speak English in Europe. Like, even if it's their second language, or like people from the UK are kind of so... We are kind of ignorant that we expect everyone to speak English, even though, like, you know, obviously because of stuff that happened in the past, etc. But people from the UK will literally go into Spain, and if people don't speak English, they'll be kind of annoyed. I also love how Americans call, like, the UK Europe. Because, like, if you're from the UK, like, obviously, you just don't really associate with it. Obviously, like, it is Europe, but you don't associate with that. You just, like, it's the UK. You don't really class yourself as in with everything. Things that have happened since moving to England that have altered my brain chemistry. And she's got a lovely little influencer photo here. Caught off guard in this one. This is what I do every single day. Someone decided to take a photo today, did they? Didn't even realise. This sign that is in Yorkshire English and everyone but me could read. That can't do a right job, we naff gear, so go and see your merchant and ask for us. Oh wait, so they can't do a right job with no gear, so go and ask your merchant and ask for us. I mean, yeah, I get it, but I don't really understand it. Finding out that Christmas crackers weren't actual crackers. Yeah, Christmas crackers, for the most part, are quite disappointing. Normally you'll get like a pencil sharpener in it and a really bad joke, and then you're like, and it's like really underwhelming. The best part of it is the crack. The rest of it is just kind of downhill. Unless some people get like really posh ones where they actually get good presents in them. Finding out that mince pies did not actually have mince meat in them. To be fair, I only found this out like 2 years ago. I just never tried them. I didn't realize it was sweet mint, so I can't really, you know, knock off for this one. Getting the tube the first time and getting pushed over. That is one bone I have with people that live in London. Why do people like die to get on the tube? There's literally like another one a minute or two after. I don't get why people have to get on that one. I think it's because in Newcastle there's like a similar system called the Metro, and it comes like every 12 minutes. So if you miss one, then you have to wait for 12 minutes. So you have a right to be pretty pissed that you've missed it. The tube, it comes all the time. I don't get it. Why do people die to get on a certain one? When I lived there, me and Chloe would go, oh, this one's packed, should we just get the next one? Like, just wait. I don't understand.
Interesting things about the UK from an American perspective. Everybody says the toilet, not like the bathroom or the restroom. They're like, oh, where's the toilet? I'm going to the toilet, which I feel like in the States is like kind of brash.
To be fair, I actually feel like we call it the right thing. Like the toilet, that's where you're going. Like the restroom, like I'm not going in there to rest. But like who goes to the bathroom to rest? Do people in America go into there and go, and like have a sit down and like have a chat and like, I don't know, go on your phone for I don't think that's the thing. And also bathroom, technically speaking, there's not a bath in it. So toilet is the right name for it. We're just straight to the point. We're not messing about. We're like, yeah, I'm going for a piss or I'm going for a shit. That's all you need to know.
So I came across a post today saying how it's normal to see carpet in a lot of houses in the UK in the bathrooms. And they said it used to be a really big trend, but I guess it's slowly dying down.
Really? Wait, have I ever lived in a place that... I've lived in so many flats. Have I ever lived in a place with carpet in the... I don't think I have. I've had a toilet that was outside before, but I've never had... That seems like, well, I don't even know why I've admitted that, because that makes me seem absolutely terrible for laughing at people who have a carpet in their bathroom. That just kind of, that sends us the wrong way. Positives, like if you are sitting down on the toilet, your feet are going to be warmer. But like, if you have a carpet in your bathroom or toilet right now, go and rip it out. Go and rip it out. Or just at least around the toilet. If your mum's like, what are you doing? Just be like, Cam told us to do it. If you want to have an argument, message him on Instagram, right? And don't worry, I'll take the bullet for you. You deserve this.
I'm an American living in London. Of course I'm confused on why you all call TJ Maxx TK Maxx.
What? Wait, is TJ Maxx a thing? Oh my god, it is! What? Wait, we call it TK Maxx, but they call it TJ. Who the f*** TJ? Why do they call it TJ Maxx? Like, why did they change the name? Did the person remarry? I need to know which one's the proper one. Oh, so it's only called TJ Maxx in America. Everywhere else it's called TK Maxx. The name was modified to avoid confusion with the British retail chain TJ Hughes. Ah, okay. Right, so they did it because they might have got sued if they named it this in Britain. Okay, that's interesting. I've learned something new today. I'm kind of buzzing with that. I can't wait to use that fact as like a useless fact I can tell the people now. People are going to be like, wow, God, Cam's so educated. God, he's so fit. Anyway, donuts, if you want to watch me react to more Americans being confused by the UK, click this video here. And I'm thinking about making this like a series, so if you want another installment, drop a like on this video if it hits 5,000 likes. We will do it. Thank you very much, donuts. See you tomorrow.
Kirkham, baby.